Greetings to all. Today I find myself up in Gloucester, Massachusetts. I am visiting the Beaufort House for anybody that is interested. And before I speak on the subject I wish to speak on today, I would just point out across the way there is a building called Hammond Castle. It's a fairly amazing place, but that is not my focus. This is the harbour that the men that died in the Perfect Storm sailed out of in 1991, I believe that was. Anyway, I wish to talk about the situation up in Northern Ireland. And I'm going to tell you, whoever is listening, what I believe is going to happen. I'm not advocating, or I'm not giving an opinion on it as such. I'm telling everybody what I believe is going to happen. If you don't like it, I got two words for you, and they ain't Merry Christmas, okay? Now, the Unionists up there are serious people. Rightly or wrongly, they came in to Ulster in the 1600s and planted the province. So they're not really Irish as such. They are Scotch and English. Nonetheless, they've been there the best part of 300 years. In life and in history, it is all about the survival of a clan, a tribe, a people, a race, a religion, whatever. Only the strong survive. It is as simple as that. Are the Irish going to be strong? Are they going to be weak? At the moment, in my humble opinion, they are just jelly beans, jellyfish, and just custard pie. The Unionists, they are a different kettle of fish. Now, the attempted beheading happened in a Protestant area. It just so happened that a bollocks was driving through there who happened to be a Catholic. He saw an atrocity. He knew he had to do something. So he got out and he made a couple of very faint attempts to end the attack. He stopped. Somebody says, hit him, try kill him, he's killing us. The fucking bollocks. He said, it's on the video for anybody who wants to see it, I can't hit him in the head. And that is a metaphor for weakness of the Irish nation at this moment. They cannot hit him in the head. That is not a survival mechanism at all. A survivor would have jumped out of that car, raced over, and give him the sharp end of that hurley stick across the back of the head or down by the neck or any place at all, and one blow, the attack is over. But this other bollocks. The man continued to be attacked till the police eventually showed up. 20 seconds later, 20 seconds is a long time to be having your throat cut. This hurler is, everybody's saying he's the greatest guy that ever existed. He's a hero. I call him a bollocks. People say to me, would I do better? I, and anybody else for that matter, would have done better. Because we'd know what to do. We would go out and we would cease that attack and hopefully save his life. Anyway, getting back to the Unionists. The Unionists now are going to take things in hand and they're going to sort this problem out because they've recognized that an outside force, alien to their culture, their Protestant religion, which I would almost refer to as a Puritan faith in of itself, their existence is in danger and under threat in their circumstances. And say what you like or will about them, they're gonna survive. They are survivors. What they will do now, and what I expect them to do, is they will issue ultimatums to these undesirable people, these dangerous people, to get out of that house. They don't give a fuck whether the county council give them a house or they're renting it from some fucking asshole of a landlord. It doesn't matter to these guys whatsoever. They're going to be told to get out. They then will have a choice. well, the first guys will have a choice. Either get out or hopefully nothing will happen. They're going to learn very, very quickly that these unionists are not like Micheál Martin and Roderick Gorman and these fuck dogs. They're going to get burned out, they're going to get shot out, and they will very, very quickly, the word will pass around, and they will pack their bags and they'll get the fuck out of there. It's as simple as that. You may call it ethnic cleansing, or you may call it survival. Call it anything you want, but they will pack their bags and they get out. Now, it does not take an Isaac Newton to know which direction these muck savages will head. They will head south. And God help the people from the south, because they're so soft that they're going to put them up. They're going to be trying to help them like the other two fellas, and they'll end up dead very quickly. That is the south. But keeping on with the north then, you will see that civilization will be restored, whether you like it or not, in Antrim, parts of Belfast, down heavily unionist areas. And they will be safe. You will see other areas controlled by Sinn Féin and those other fellas. Oh, they want all these guys in. Well, they will have their fill of all these guys in. And the killing is only beginning. These beheadings, it's only starting. I've already seen a video by Gavin Pepper. Gavin Pepper put up a video in which some Muslim imam more or less said, in effect, that they're ready to fight. These fuck dogs, they think Ireland is theirs. How can anybody blame them for having that opinion when you're dealing with the typical Irish Sinn Féin supporter and everybody else? Oh, welcome these guys in. Oh my goodness. So they're going to have a problem. It's a big problem from Sinn Féin, because the regular people will quickly realize that these fuckers are for the birds, these Sinn Féin people. It would not surprise me at all that people in the bordering areas, and when I say bordering areas, I'm not talking about the 6 and the 32. Forget about the 6 and the 32, because none of them even exist. I'm talking about the bordering areas between the new unionist statelet up in that northeast corner and the areas where the Catholics would predominate. You're going to have people in those Catholics areas, and they're going to say to themselves, I need to protect my wife and my family and my kids, and I am going to sell whatever I can get for it, and I'm going to seek sanctuary in the only place that they can seek sanctuary, which is in the unionist area. Whether these people are going to be treated as second-class citizens, even to a more extent than maybe historically before in the unionist areas, or if the unionists will be kind to them and accept them as equals in the common cause of survival and join forces with them. That remains to be seen. Now, this is just starting, and we will see how it works out. I want to keep this video to 10 minutes, but that is what I expect to happen. I haven't followed the news today because, you know something, I don't even need to watch the news anymore, because it's preordained what's going to happen. The strong, the unions, are going to act. The weak to the south are going to make excuses. They're going to stick their fucking head up their ass, and they're going to talk shite on Facebook, and others will march for number 6 time from the GPO to the Dáil, and they'll shout and they'll fucking roar and they'll talk shite and they'll go home, and they'll have their AI produced slogans and posters and all that bullshit. If they were any good, they would do what was something that was actually beneficial to something, and that would be to go to the house of the TD and bring reality to his doorstep before he voted for this treaty that is now going into effect today. Those marchers, it was a combination, in my opinion, of decent people that did not have the knowledge as to what was going on or understand it, being led by fuckwits that sold out the country. Enough said about those guys. But anyway, that's what's going to happen up in the north. Hey, I don't say I'm in favor of it, and I don't say I'm against it. I teach history. I show history. I understand history. That's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing any day that I'm out, actually doing some toil. And that's what I expect to happen. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day.